and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be tackling my patio. There's a lot of things I love and do not love about my patio right now, and I feel like since spring is coming, I'm going to be bringing in some new plants, going to try vegetables, just a lot of different things. I want my patio to feel very homey, and I want it to be functional and beautiful. So come along with me and let me show you what I got going on and some changes I'm trying to implement. So here's my entrance of my patio door. My patio has a huge window that goes into my house, but this is kind of what we're looking at. This one side I have this cute little table, but I have this really bland plain wall. My goal and plan is to make an arch right here. I'm thinking in white. Probably put a little plant shelf to have some plants hanging down from there, just to make it a little more homey. I have a couple different plant stands everywhere. I plan to re-put some plants up on these two and pot some cilantro and different things right here and flowers as well as here. But other than that, I got to get rid of this because last year, this beautiful planter that I built like 3 years ago gave me so many issues with wasps. Wasps, I don't know why, but they were so attracted to living in here and they were stinging everybody. So that's gotta go. These things gotta go. I have my greenhouse in here too, and I also want to keep the greenhouse here because I do have a couple things that I want to put in there as the growing continues. And of course I have my massive plant stand that I built. This baby I think I'm gonna get a couple of those and plant a couple different things on it, just for extra space. I plan on maybe getting some kind of carpet here. I know I have a little one here, but it's just not enough. I need something with a lot of zhuzh. I need some zhuzh in my life. I do want to implement some taller planters, or planting boxes, like the ones that are kind of like taller, just so I don't have to bend over all the time. And I don't know what I'm feeling yet. I do not really know right now, but that's one side of it. And then we go to the other side. I do want to get the most out of what I have here, and I'm hoping I can achieve that. This is probably going to be on this video is probably going to be a couple days long, meaning like different days we're going to be shooting. But yeah, that's about it. It's kind of the plan. Hoping for more boho. Oh, also, ceiling. I'm wanting to hang a lot of my pothos from the ceiling just to kind of give some extra oomph. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's kind of the goal. It's kind of what I'm looking forward to, and I'm just going to take you along with me. Here are some of the things I got from Home Depot. I decided I'm going to start with the arch in the balcony just so it has some time to dry before I start doing everything else. I just got this like $4 paintbrush. It's 3 inches. It's an outdoor brush. It's going to be fine. There's no need to spend a ton of money on another brush. This one will do just fine. I got the thick blue painting tape. I got the thicker one instead of the thin just because I know that I may get a little crazy and go outside the lines, and I just didn't want to risk anything else getting painted. So, got the thick one. This is just a bare white paint, and I got a high gloss because everything out there is matte, and I kind of wanted something to be a little shiny. So just got some of this. This I think was $20-something for a half gallon. And then we have just a little cup to pour the paint in. I honestly didn't need this. I could have just used this, but just in case I got this. But yeah. We are going to start this beautiful process by just removing everything on this side and kind of dusting around. I've seen one video of how to do this, and I'm thinking I'm a professional, so we'll see how that works. This is not a tutorial by any means. I got some string, because you're going to need some string, a nail, hammer, and measuring a little evening thing. I forgot what it's called. Don't ask me. A level. It's a level. Okay. So you're going to take your nail and you're going to put it directly in the center. This is going to be how you're going to make that arch oval. So I think my center would be like right about here. And this is basically just going to make the top arch. So I'm going to put mine right here. You just need it enough to where it's going to kind of stick in there a little bit. You don't need it to be completely in there. Now we are going, oh, I didn't bring scissors. Anyway, we're going to take, oh, I do have, yay. We're going to take some of this string. You don't need a lot. Cut a piece off. You're just going to need enough so to see how far you're going to make the oval. You're going to tie it so that when you go over, you're going to be able to make the arch, if you see what I mean. So I am going to tie my pencil up on this first. This will probably work better without a mechanical pencil because I already know this is about to break, but hey, we're using what we have. And then I am going to, this is kind of how high I want it to be, so I am going to tie this much to the nail. So now we see this is about how much I'm wanting. I'm going to take off this tape because we don't need it anymore. And I am going to just this is just kind of, it's not perfect, but it's going to be a line that's going to help. This is going to kind of be our guideline as to what we're doing, and I'm just going to go over it one more time to make sure it is perfect. I ended up completely readjusting the string because I wanted it to be a little wider than what it actually was, so that did get changed. Now we are going to move on to that tape. Use your level. This is where you're going to be able to get a very straight line. If you don't have a straight line, it's going to look kind of crazy. So, straight line. You're basically going to tape this and make sure it is vertical, perfectly straight vertically. So, hopefully you can see that as a big. I'm going to go from the end of where my area was. And we are going to start by the tape there. This is going to make it nice and clean. So, let's see. Since I have a lot of like dips on mine, okay, so this is pretty dang straight. Wow, okay. Well, the thing is, you have to make sure this baby is straight. Okay, so it's honestly as straight as it's gonna get. Now it is time for the painting. Okay, so all I'm doing is going to paint, paint all of this inside area. Do not take off the tape until it is completely dry, and make sure you are constantly patting down the tape, just making sure anything doesn't get all weird. And then I'm gonna go ahead and make my arch at the top. I already have a drawn line on it, so everything should be fine. I'm probably going to play around with it, make it bigger or smaller, just depending, because I'm just like that. But basically, all you're doing is painting inside the line. I will go halfway through, and then I'll show you. First coat done. Now for the second coat. We have moved on to this. This big planter was homemade by a bunch of random wood pieces I had in my garage about 3 years ago, and it was over here. I was wondering why it was so heavy, and I forgot I put a bunch of rocks at the bottom for drainage. But yeah, so current situation, cleaning up this mess, and gonna take all this stuff to the trash. So I got these last year, no, sorry, not last year, rewind, I got these like 2 years ago at the dollar store for $1. And believe me, they've been out here through snow, freeze, everything. I literally just a cheaper way to do fancy patio stuff, or not fancy, but a nicer way. I literally just screwed the back. They didn't have any screw holes, so I just screwed the back into that wood. And during the winter, I just put dirt and like a fake plant in there, and they were so cute. But right now, I'm just going to take out all the old dirt that I have in there and replace it with new dirt. Okay, so things have been coming in so far for the patio. We have a couple Amazon purchases that I got. We are looking at right here behind me. I bought 2 of these, and they are like big planters. They're about 3 feet off the ground, but they're pretty big. Honestly, this is like the whole, you'll see it a little bit. You'll see. But they're huge. Currently putting that together, and then we have a new Amazon box that just arrived with, I believe, my carpet. Actually, no, that's not my rug. That can't be my rug. That's my rug problem. Oh, snap! It is my rug! I have my rug and some other things. We have these, which we taking out. We're gonna put these up in the patio. Is this 2? Oh, it does come with 2. Oh my god, these are so small. I wasn't expecting them this tiny. Okay. Anyway, it's not too bad if plants are hanging. These little dainty things. These are for to put the plants in and letting them hang. If I can open this like this. Which, these are actually the perfect size because I have some smaller planters for these, which will be perfect. And I got, I think, 2, 4, 6, 8. I got 8 of these, which is a lot. But I think we will survive. Our rug comes in this cute little carrying case. You can see a little bit of it. Really badly want to put it in right now, but I know I'm gonna have to sleep soon. May want to put the rug later. Let me open. Hold on. Oh my god! It can go so cute. Outdoor rug. Don't pee on that. We are almost done with building the first one. This thing is huge. And I think one of them, I mean, it sounds, I'm going to use them for a while, but one of them was, I believe, $80, I think. I think it was $80. But these things are massive, and it's pretty dang sturdy. I mean, I say that until I break it. Ah! This thing is huge! Ugh. Okay. Let me take you down so you can see. It's pretty darn big. I have a few more things to put on it. It's simply pretty easy to put together. And it comes with this lovely thing, so. Awesome. Now for the second one. Okay, I have a couple of these hanging. They're easy take off, take on. Take off, take on. Take off, put on. But yeah, they're super sturdy because I added those extra things in the inside. But I have a couple hanging around, which I'm excited. So we got some things from Target for the outdoor patio. Look at this cute little garden sign. These are just kind of the finishing touches because everything's pretty much done. But look! Ah! I'm so stoked. I got this cute little thing at Target today, and I'm thinking we are going to hang some stuff on it. Hold on. Let make sure this is correct. Okay, yeah, this is super cute. I was thinking it would look good there. Oh yeah. We're hanging a bunch of stuff on that thing. Cute little hummingbird feeder. Last year we saw a hummingbird in here trying to drink my fake flowers. So we decided we were gonna do some good and give him something to drink. The time has come. The patio is about 98% done. I'm still waiting on one of my potting, it's like a potting station to come in. I have a certain place for it. It has not come in yet, but everything else is done. Obviously, as time goes on and spring goes on, I'm going to be adding plants to my shelf and everything like that. But for right now, it's done and it's beautiful and I can't wait to show you. So this was the section I was working on painting that arch, and honestly it turned out beautifully. I just honestly just did exactly what I showed you guys painting the arch. That welcome sign is not going to be there for too long. I don't really like it and it's not even, but for right now it's okay. I just put some pothos up there, 2 of my big ones. They've been kind of going through it lately, so I put them up there. We'll see how they do. I did add a beautiful string of these lights that I found at Home Depot. I'm gonna enter a clip at the end of what the patio looks like at night because it is just so dreamy. And I did add a bunch of hanging planters to the top. I believe there's a total of 8 or 9, but they're up there. It makes it look so welcoming and just so like boho vibes. But they're just pothos. I like to put stuff up there because that doesn't get much sun or light. I'm sorry, direct sun. So that's perfect for them because they don't like direct sun. So they'll be able to grow and just drape over like everything else, which is so exciting. This is obviously my planter, my stand I made. That's just gonna have a bunch of different greens or just different plants I may bring outside. But for right now, it just has some stuff on it. This is actually where my potting station is going to go. Right now I just have the chair and the soil, but this is where the potting station is going to go. It's the perfect measurements for it. And then I'll be able to place that there and fix it up, which is going to look so cute. But for right now, that's all that's right there. I have my greenhouse over here for any props or anything like that that are going to go in here. Just cute little accents. This is a cover I made because the spring / end of winter has been being a pain. So I take that piece and I place it over my vegetables just so that they don't get cold or get frostbite, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, and these planters are from Amazon. Majority of this stuff is from Amazon. This beautiful rug I got from Amazon, I think for $45. It was like a Amazon lightning deal and it's huge. I believe it's 5x8. The planters up here are my little hanging pots I got from Amazon. I believe it was 2 for $10. And the hooks were sold separately, but also those are also from Amazon. These planters are from Amazon. I think it was $80 per planter, which they are humongous. I don't know if they're pretty huge. And they fit so much. I mean, that's 2 big containers under there and they still room. But yeah, they're pretty big. And my little plants, tomatoes, peppers, jalapenos, lettuce, cilantro, all of that things. And I found these cute little bunnies at Target, so I threw those in there. And the rest is just some plants. I had planters already on here, so I just kind of spruced them up with some flowers. And some flowers here. And then I also added a hummingbird station, which I'm going to change this to the other side. It's going to get kind of crazy because I want to... If you don't know me, I'm terrified of June bugs. It's like my biggest fear. I don't know why, it sounds so silly, but I am deathly afraid of them. So what we're gonna do is turn that to the outside up here, but facing the outdoors. And then we're gonna get a really tiny mesh and we're gonna cover the patio with a mesh because obviously I still want the hummingbirds to get that. And I don't want the bugs to come in, so it works for both of us. It is going to be kind of a problem with the flowers and the vegetables because they are going to need to be pollinated, So I'm still kind of working on what to do. I think I may have just like a cut or something somewhere, just so I'm not sure yet how we're going to do it or if we're even going to do the mesh. But so far that's about it. But other than that, it is so beautiful. I am so happy with how it turned out. It was simple. It wasn't a lot of this stuff I already had, as you saw. But some stuff obviously I added. But yeah, it's all about just making it your home. I feel like this definitely made me feel like I'm at home, like if I sit here. It's just beautiful, and especially at nighttime, oh my gosh. It's just comfortable, and I just would love to work out here and just have a mimosa or something. But other than that, that's about it. Thank you guys so much for, that was a big bird. Thank you guys so much for being along the journey with me on my beautiful oasis. Um, Honestly, I'll probably add all the links below, may or may not. I'm not really good at it, but I'll try to. But if you have any questions, please comment. Thank you for coming along with me on the journey.